Hey guys, thank you for listening to my podcast. Today is November 13th, 2020. My name is Marjorie Koppelman. I'm a registered nurse, currently working on my nurse practitioner at Morningside College, and I'm here to talk to you about an amazing bill, Bill 1116, Suicide Prevention. It is an amazing bill. It's really going to help people out. So I work in a critical care access hospital. We have 25 beds in our hospital, between 5 to 10 in the ER, depending on the day. I want to start this off with a quote I think that's really helpful. It helps to realize the craziness we live in and the craziness I see in the ER. Every situation in life is temporary. So when life is good, make sure you are enjoying and receiving it fully. And when life is not so good, remember, it will not last forever and better days are always on their way, by an unknown author. Now, let's jump into what we're going to talk about today, suicide and suicide prevention and aftercare for those who have attempted or had thoughts of suicide. Why is suicide prevention so important? Well, prevention of something is what we do as nurses. We want to prevent diabetes. We want to prevent them having issues with their medications, interactions with their medications. We are all about prevention, and we are not preventing or helping to prevent suicide. 800,000 people die of suicide yearly, and with that number, for every one of those who succeeds, there's another 40 people who are attempting to commit suicide. This equals out to one person every 40 seconds commits suicide. This is the second leading cause of death for people ages 15 to 29. What a young population, a population that is going to someday run our country. We have all had bad days in our life, especially now with the pandemic going on. What if your best friend was so low and was having many things going on in their life? You saw something wasn't right, you went, you checked on them, you bring them to the emergency room. They get a great nurse. They have someone who cares, showing them, taking all the right steps, getting them into a mental health counselor, and then you find out that this patient does not qualify for inpatient. Your friend is not going to be able to get the help she needs. They're going to send you home with aftercare to follow up with an appointment. No one's going to call and check and see how things are going. You're going to stay with them for a while, hang out, and hope that everything is good. But you have a life. You go back to work. What if we could change this by having a nurse who calls them, checks on them, make sure they're getting their appointments, make sure they're taking their meds, make sure they're doing okay, being able to just handle everyday situations. We can change those statistics from 1 in every 40 person committing suicide to who knows what, 1 person every 2 minutes committing suicide. What a great thing to do. Let's have success stories of successfulness of having aftercare and showing how we can come together and we can make prevention happen when it comes to suicide. These bills are very important. They're waiting to be passed. Let's help them get passed. Let's show the congressman that this is something we need. I'm very adamant about this. This is something that's really deep down inside, something I see often in my emergency room. It's a lot of helplessness and hopelessness. I don't want to see hopelessness. I want to be helpful and see things change. We need to educate on how to watch the signs and symptoms and how to know better treatment and follow-up care for all these people. Especially in rural areas, it's something we see a lot and we don't have much care for them. These are stories that we want to be told. We want to have success stories. We want to hear about the successness. We want to hear about things getting better. If you have time, let's fight back. Let's watch Kevin and see how Kevin survived jumping off the Golden Gate Bridge and all he has done to help show awareness and to prevent someone else feeling like he did and jumping off the bridge. Let's stop from jumping. You have a great night, and thank you, and I hope everything goes well. Have a great day.